ever find yourself going up the stairs or running and all of a sudden you pull your hamstring muscle and you're like, what is happening to me right now? Well, guess what? Most people have weak hamstrings. And if you have weak hamstrings, you have to strengthen them. Strong hamstrings protect the knee, they protect the hip, they protect the lower back, but very few people know how to strengthen their hamstrings, especially using bodyweight movements that you can do from the comfort of your own home with zero equipment. But we're gonna fix that right now. So I'm gonna show you 3 different bodyweight hamstring movements to strengthen those hamstrings so you don't end up pulling a hammy ever again. Follow along, okay? First one is gonna be starting in a chair. It's a very simple movement that most people who are beginners should be able to do. What you're gonna do is this: bring your butt to the edge of the chair, push your hands on the edge of the chair like this, and turn your fingertips outward if possible. If your chair has armrests like this, that's totally fine too. You can push your hands into the armrest. The more you squeeze the armrest with your hands, the less this will affect your wrist. A lot of people have wrist pain when they push their hands down like this. So take your time, make sure to go to the edge of the chair, make the wrist more neutral instead of really flat like this, and squeeze with your hands to activate the wrists. Now from there, you're gonna pull your shoulder blades back and down, okay? You can press your hands in the ground too. If you'd like, try to lock the elbows all the way. Then straighten your legs and curl your heels into the ground to lift your body off of the chair. So the goal is this: you wanna feel this motion, curling your heel towards your butt as you go to lift your butt towards the sky. So shoulders down, elbows locked, curl your heels, try to squeeze those butt muscles and hamstrings and lift your hips up and then come back down. Now you might only be able to do this at first. You might only be able to come up like this far, and then come back down. Or you might only be able to go, and come back down. That's totally fine. Move slow and controlled. Don't go into a range of motion that causes pain. And over time, work your way up to being able to curl the hamstrings and squeeze the glutes and come to that full extension of the hips. Again, don't let the shoulders slump forward like this. Keep them back and down the entire time by lifting the chest up, right? That's gonna help improve the posture as well. Now, if you can do this movement for 10 repetitions and everything feels good, then come on down to the floor and I'll show you a different variation, all right? This one is called the half tabletop lift. You're gonna do the same thing, straight legs. This time you're gonna turn your fingertips backwards and put them right behind your butt. Now, if your shoulders are really tight, you can make your hands a little bit wider like this. That's gonna help support the tight shoulders. But if you can, try to bring them as close to your hips as possible so you get a better stretch in your shoulders as you're doing this movement. Again, the next thing to do is shoulder blades back and down. Lift the chest toward the sky. Keep everything here the whole time, including your head. I don't want you swinging your head back like this or looking down at your knees like that while you're doing this movement. Everything stays frozen in your upper body now. Now at this point, curl the heels into the ground. Again, you're doing this motion, curling the heel into the ground. Good posture, curl the heel into the ground. See if you can come halfway up and then slowly come back down. Now again, remember, you're trying to do this with the heels. So curl the heels towards your hands. Everything in the upper body stays frozen. You're pulling your shoulder blades back and down and lifting your chest and going slow and controlled, trying to get your mind in your hamstring muscles. Now, if you can do 10 of these with good form and they feel good, then I want you to try doing 10 full tabletop lifts, which looks like this. Same thing, bring your fingertips backwards, shoulder blades back and down. Everything's the same as the last setup. You're gonna curl your heels into the ground, but this time your goal is to bring your hips all the way into a tabletop, meaning full alignment with the shoulders, hips, and knees, okay? And then as you come back down, the pressure goes on the heels. You're feeling your hamstrings the entire time. Curl the hamstrings. Inhale as you come up. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hamstrings. Keep those heels curling towards your hands. Come down slow and controlled, and repeat this for 10 slow and controlled repetitions. Now, if you want to turn this into a hamstring workout, it's really simple. You can do this for anywhere between 30 to 60 seconds, or call it 10 to 20 repetitions, and then rest for maybe 30 or so seconds, and repeat that process 3 times. Any one of these variations can be put together into a workout just like this. If you do this 3 days a week, you're not only gonna strengthen these muscles, you're also gonna strengthen your mind-muscle connection, and overall, what are you gonna get? You're gonna get strong hamstrings that protect your knees, your hips, and make your body feel amazing. So, the next time you're thinking about strengthening your hamstrings from the comfort of your own home, use one of these tabletop variations to accomplish this so you can feel better in your body.